everyone, you're watching Yogic Radiations from India with Laxmi Adhikari. Today I'm going to explain you everything about PCOD and PCOS. So if you go 30 years back, then this problem was barely seen. Few years later, we have started diagnosing some cases of it, but those were more common in women after 30 years of age. Nowadays, almost 1 in every 5 or 6 women is suffering from PCOD, and it is commonly seen in young girls also. It's like a new gynecological epidemic. That's why today I'm going to give you a detailed video on PCOD and its management through yogic science. I'm going to cover what is PCOD, what are the signs and symptoms of it, what are the risk factors involved in it, and what we should eat, what we should avoid, and at last the complete yogic management for PCOD. So watch this video till the end. It is going to be very beneficial for your journey to manage PCOD. Now, what is PCOD? Let me clear you first that it is called Polycystic Ovarian disease, but it is not a disease. It's a condition of body, or we can call it a lifestyle disorder. And the difference between PCOD and PCOS is when the problem is limited to the ovary. Means we can observe multiple cysts in ovary in our ultrasound report, then it is called Polycystic Ovarian disease, PCOD. But when there is a club or combinations of problems like obesity, sleep apnea, irregular menses, acne, hirsutism, alopecia, indigestion, bloatedness, and many more, along with PCOD, then this is known as polycystic ovarian syndrome. First, we'll understand the physiology of normal cycle, then we'll understand the pathophysiology of PCOD. Normally, in every woman, it is a 28 days or 1 month cycle in which sequence of events occur within the body. Each month, 1 follicle is selected and goes on to maturity. And when this follicle gets matured, it ruptures and releases an egg or oocyte, which is now ready to be fertilized. This is called ovulation, usually around 14 days after the beginning of cycle. But when this egg doesn't get fertilized by the sperm, then it leads to menses after 2 weeks of ovulation. This complete cycle is regulated under different hormonal influences released by brain. A string of pearl-like morphology is observed here in ultrasound report of ovary. But in women suffering from PCOD, this hormonal balance gets disturbed. Normally, 1 follicle grows under the influence of these hormones, but when this hormonal balance gets disturbed, instead of 1, many follicles start growing simultaneously, but none of them is able to release an egg or oocyte because no one grows to the right side and get matured. Resulting, we can see or observe many follicles instead of 1 or 2 in the ovary in ultrasound report. Signs and symptoms of PCOD. If we are suffering from PCOD, then we can observe the symptoms like menstrual irregularity, obesity, polycystic ovaries, hyperandrogenism, and insulin resistance. First, I will explain what is hyperandrogenism. Within the microenvironment of ovary, the level of androgen hormone, which is male hormone, rises up, and the level of estrogen hormone, which is female hormone, falls down, results in different problems like acne vulgaris, means acne on our face and at our jawline, or hirsutism, means hair growth in male pattern at our face, at our chest, and different parts of our body. And third one is Alopecia means scalp hair loss in male pattern, hair loss in frontal part of our head. Now, insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone secreted by pancreas into our body, and it helps us in absorption of glucose from blood into body cells. But in patients suffering from PCOD, this insulin is somehow not able to do its job. Means body cells are not able to pick the glucose from the blood. And at compensation, body tries to release more and more insulin, which leads to high insulin level within the body. And this high insulin level in the body further stimulates the ovaries to secrete more androgen hormone, which leads to hyperandrogenism within the body and results in problems like alopecia, hirsutism, etc. Now, risk factors. The first one is genetic factor, but it can be easily suppressed by following a healthy lifestyle, as our mothers and grandmothers used to follow 30 years back. The second one is faulty or poor lifestyle. Nowadays, we are having a sedentary lifestyle, almost no physical movement in our body, and we are having wrong diet in the form of junk food and processed food. We are having toxin exposure like alcohol, cigarette, and we are taking lots of stress. Stress also causes low grade inflammation within our body, which also results in PCOD. And early onset of menarche, prepubertal obesity are also the risk factors of PCOD. Now, diet. Our diet should be sattvic, which is capable to give life to us. We should take them in the form closer to that nature has made. We should prefer plant-based food over animal-based food. Increase antioxidants in your diet by adding ginger, garlic, spinach, blueberries, and strawberries in your diet. Include beans, legumes, and consume vitamin D and omega-3 rich food. Start taking sprouts, vegetables, and salads, fresh fruits, and local and seasonal green leafy vegetables which has complex carbs. Include some seeds like pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds in your diet. And the last one, you must have 6 to 7 hours sound sleep. Now, what should we avoid? Avoid consuming refined sugar. In fact, we should avoid all refined, processed, and packaged food. Avoid overcooking, overfrying to minimize the damage to the nutrients. Avoid storing your food in plastic containers completely. And reduce the use of aluminum foil, room fresheners, floor cleaners, talcum powders, as all these contain chemical pollutant which plays a havoc with our hormones. Go slow on dairies, avoid smoking and alcohol consumption. If we let it go unnoticed, then there will be high chance for multiple metabolic syndromes to get involved, like diabetes, high cholesterol level, many heart issues, and later on endometrial cancer can also occur. So start early, start at the young age. If you are a teenager, how long you will consume hormones? So it's better to switch to healthy yogic lifestyle and manage your PCOD. No need to scare. There are plenty of women who reverted their PCOD with yogic practices. Now you all must want to know that how yoga helps us to address this PCOD. Actually, yoga reduces the level of stress hormones named cortisol, and it also increases the level of happy hormones like dopamine and serotonin. It manages the insulin resistance, and it helps us to reduce body weight, and it increases the blood flow towards the pelvic region so that our pelvic organs get proper nourishment and function well. I hope this video encouraged you to take on the journey towards fitness. So if you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more such valuable videos. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon. Bye bye.